Okay, so PM session has started. I have a SPY long um, that I didn't intentionally get into. I meant to get into a short, but the long's working out. Um, so that's nice. I do, however, have a downside bias. I'm still short Tesla. I was talking to someone in the DMs, and I just thought that it was going to reject daily open, which it did. So now I have to wait and see what this flip is actually going to give us. I don't want to break the highs, right? So inside 15 is fine, two down 15 is fine, but I don't want to break these highs on Tesla. Um, I'm just going to hold this SPY. Jesus. I'm going to hold this SPY long until um, it kicks me out. Again, it was a mistake. I'm actually have a short bias for SPY, but it is what it is. I bought it like here because I was wanting this inside five a short down. So I bought what I thought was a short, but it was actually a long. So it's working out. It was a great entry if we do go long. Okay. So the only thing that I'm really watching with intention is Tesla. The other things that I am in and am happy to be in would be Hood. We can see this inside hour, double bottom, inside hour, ADR, reclaim, like let's go back to the highs. Situation here on Hood, pleased with it. QCOM, I thought it was going to go outside day, it didn't. I'm like no longer interested in that. Microsoft, similar situation. I wanted to long it, but short was actually the way to go. I just didn't catch that boat. So there is that. Beautiful short, actually. Much better than what Tesla's been giving us. So that's unfortunate. What am I looking at moving forward? Google had a great ad. Let me pull up the hour for us. Google's just been having a really great day. So I have been getting out and adding, on this guy. My last ad was off of this continuity. So like it reclaimed this 15er and then flipped green. I knew it was going to go outside, so I got in when it flipped green. And it's just been pumping ever since, which is fantastic. I keep coming back to this because I do want to keep my eyes on Tesla. It's not necessary, but it does make me feel a little bit better. And I'm also with not Adobe, what is this? NVIDIA. Again, lows. It hit a previous Browning formation, ADR, inside 30, taking that up. Want to flip the day green, then we have a beautiful hammer, and we can also flip the week. Let's see. Pardon me, not flip the week. So week is already green. Was it the month? What did I see that this was going to flip? Yeah, we'll flip the month. Pardon me. So right now we're reclaiming previous month low. There. And ideally we get over that and then we can really see the skies. This guy has been a bit weak and I needed to stay weak. So I wonder what the month looks like. I do not recall. Okay, yeah, it triggered the month up and now we want to flip it. Okay. Cool. That's dope. Let's get this back to the day. And yeah, we're just sitting in that. Let's see. SPY long. Wow. Interesting mistake to make. Yeah. In terms of what else is going on, I mean, we can have a flip through. MU just fucking did the dash. I wanted to swing MU, but then I got a little nervous on the pullback, which is it's so interesting. Like when people ask me questions about things, I'm like, this doesn't matter. But sometimes, like when it's happening to me in real time, it does. Like this, at the end of the day, like this doesn't actually matter. because we put in a really strong day. So to be scared out because of this, it's silly, but it's scared me out regardless, right? So there is that. What was that sound? Okay. So yeah, MU is a great trade. I just missed that whole boat. I'm just looking to see if it had even better entries. The inside 30 really was the entry. So yeah, hate to miss something like that. $3 is a great move on MU. Yeah, you know, this is back to my video of like, you have to pay attention and stick with the tickers that you have already chosen, right? I don't want to do extra work. I'm already working hard enough finding the tickers, or finding the setups rather, and it's just like, to not go back and look is quite silly. Crowd, not interested. Gold, not interested. Oklo. Already outside day, not interested. Spotify, Hims could be giving you more. Go even lower on the day for Daily Mag. So if you want to trade Hims, don't hate it at all. Let's go Tesla. Okay, Hims looks great. To the downside. Figma. I just feel like this ticker doesn't have enough data. It's only been trading for like a month, if that. Quantum, I'm always gonna long Quantum, so no need to. I'm just holding shares of that. Spike, good lord, it's crazy. Hopefully I didn't get kicked out of this long. What a lovely mistake. I got kicked out. Where? I guess it has been fluctuating. I'm gonna put a SPY long on the watch list. That's so. Huh. Interesting. Okay, Qs are pulling. I don't know how I feel about SPY. So yes, I think I already mentioned it in video. I hope I did. All the way to the sky, to that gap up there at like 172.30-ish. Long Nvidia. Meta. This one's been sort of yanking you about. You can take this hour, right? Damn it, that hour trigger. Come on. Come on. To re-trigger the week to keep going up, right? So I don't hate it. I just need a little bit more info. Like, oh, there it is right there. Triggers inside 30, inside hour. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let me actually mention that. What did I say? Inside 30. Inside 60. I just want to note that it's an inside day. And yeah, I still like it to the upside. Back to our Tesla. Yeah. Killin' boy. Cool. So yeah, note that it's inside day. So you definitely want to have your stops in. probably at the hourly continuity flip, right? We don't want that to go back red against us, right? Because we do have this inside day. But ultimately, I think Meta looks really nice. Yes, please, sir. I also don't want Tesla's hour to go back green. It's less of a deal, but I don't want it to happen. So I'll put an alert there just so I know if it does happen. Everything's so inside. Okay. Amazon, I really cannot seem to catch this. This inside hour was really the way to go. Because ultimately Amazon, we want to get back up to this Broding formation and then the highs. And it has been going in that direction. It's just hard for me to catch, right? So we have this 3-2 week. So Amazon is sending it. In terms of what I trade it now, you can't have missed the boat. So probably not. But it is a nice looking chart. And I think now the chat is working on this, so that's good. Learning as we go. Ultimately, good Lord, I can't believe I did that. That's so cool. Well, maybe not cool. I accidentally got into a SPY long and it's working. I meant to short it. Would you look at that? It's about 50%. Cool. What else am I looking at? Talked about Microsoft. Yep, still in Google, still looks good. No reason to exit fully, only reasons to add. I don't trade Apple. I look at it, but I never really trade it. Okay. AMD. I don't know if I'm interested in this. No, I really needed to fill this gap. So actually I wanted to give us a failed 2 up, and then tomorrow it may be the trade that you want. I keep going back to Tesla just to make sure it's going my direction. Okay. Wow, it's interesting that nothing is really shouting out at me. Hate to have missed AVGO, just wasn't even paying attention to it. Okay, SMCI has finally done what I assume everyone in the chat has been going on about. This just wasn't a trade for me, but I do hope you guys made some serious money on this. Nothing but up. 15er gave you an entry and literally no reason to exit until now, right? Off this hour. If you're in weeklies, if not, then really still no reason to exit. It filled this gap, which is lovely. But in terms of tickers I'm entering now, nah. Affirm, similarly, just not quite there. I really like trading this ticker too. It's just it hasn't been there for me. Hood, I did mention at the start of this that I added on the flip. A perfect inside hour up. Yeah, Hood back to the highs. I don't have too much concern about it. Like, even if we go and make a new low today, I'm going to hold Hood. Palantir, wow, this is one you definitely hate to miss. This is the epitome of not paying attention. I think maybe the week was a bit shit, which is why I wasn't that interested. Is that the reason? Nope. This is beautiful. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention to Palantir. Huh. Inside day, inside hour, and everything. So this was a great trade. I hope someone caught this. I completely missed it. Am I interested now? No. Costco, whatever. QCOM, talked about it. I still think it's going to go outside day. Netflix, also was not paying attention to this guy. Not interested now. Tim, also not interested now. I need to see a little bit more dynamic movement from Tim. Like it has these days where it's just like, oh, is this a ticker that I want to trade? And then it has days like this where I'm like, maybe not. But if we can trade this hour down, yeah, interested, right? Because you have this entry off the, I think this is probably a 4-hour entry, and then daily shooter down. That'd be lovely. Let's see what Tesla's doing. Yeah, let's go Tesla. Okay, probably do a walkthrough of Tesla, why I stayed short. I don't care about roadblocks. This is interesting. Looks like everything's pulling back though, so that's great. Ooh, Adobe. I'm so glad I got it open. Although it gave me all the indication, right? It opened and like immediately wicklessly went down. I was just like, get out as fast as possible. They have earnings tomorrow, I believe. Thursday. So take this with a grain of salt. This is a crazy fun ticker to trade, but also a high anxiety ticker. So am I interested in it now? Absolutely not. I don't want to trade Mara. Not interested. D-Dog. D-Dog is gone. You missed it. Wickless day. Yeah, you missed it. App. Not interested. Snow. You know, let's see what the week looks like before we say anything. Not interested. Double inside week on a Tuesday, and it's very inside. So when people say very inside, it's like it's in the middle of the week, right? It would be different if it was inside week, but it was up here. Like, okay, we have a possibility of going higher. But this is super inside, just not worth the brain power. I need to look at Tesla. This is not what we want to see. All right, talked about MU and crowd. Talked about the rest of those. Great. Tesla. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Good Lord. Come on. Not too concerned because my 30 is still inside. My 15er is triggered down. I still have 10 minutes for it to re-trigger and confirm that. So don't hate it. What Tesla did today, right? This is important. This is why it's important to know where your daily open is, right? So I made a couple of mistakes on Tesla, but I also was aware of what it, well, I don't want to claim that I was like, I knew what was going to happen because that is excessive, but there was some confidence that kept shifting, you know. What I should have done on Tesla was take profit when we made another low. So I will show you on the 5. We made this lower low, right? Because we made this low. We came back above the gap and came back through down. When we made a lower low, that's when I should have taken profit, right? Because also this time of day, we're about to start that sort of 2-hour lull, 2-ish hour lull before the PM session. So I actually don't want to trade this time of day. Like I don't even want to be looking at my charts around here because things get choppy, things go back and forth. It's hard to, you know, understand and recognize what's going on. I don't want to trade at this time of day. So when this is happening around that time of the 11 o'clock flip, that 30-minute flip at 11, I don't want to be here. So I need to be taking profit 10 minutes before, like if I've made a new low, right? There's no reason to not at least scale out. So there is that. That was the mistake that I made. So then I had to live through all of this. So we're up like 20-something%, living through being down like 15 to come back through, right? So I said in a DM with someone that Tesla's going to just retest daily open and then come back down, fine, if I think and believe that, but there's no reason to sit through all of this to get that, right? Take your 25-30%, and then when it does hit daily open and rejects, get back in the trade. That's a lesson for myself. Like, I'm not able to take losses. Like, like taking losses like that is just something that I shouldn't be doing, and I can't afford to do that because it messes with my mind too much. So there's that on that. Again, we re-triggered that inside 15er, and let's go back. The goal now on Tesla is to make a new low of day. Boom, right? And then to hit ADR, T2, move our stops again. And then we want to do ADR. This is weekly 50%, and then we have a gap fill. Lots of targets on Tesla, nothing but room down, but I did not trade it properly. So that is something I'm going to have to work on moving forward. I should probably mention that Tesla re-triggered the 15er in the chat, which triggers the 30, right? We have a whole domino on Tesla, which we like to see. Let me just mention that, and then I'll probably be done. Yeah, then I'll probably be done, unless you guys have a question or something that you can put in the chat. Else I am going to move on and grab something to eat or something. Oh, I got kicked out of that SPY long. That was kind of crazy. But hopefully we can get a fail 2 up hour on SPY, flip red, and get a fail 2 up hour. And that would be absolutely lovely. If it happens on the 30, I can also live with that, but I'll get tomorrow day SPY shorts, like 6:46, 6:45 tomorrow day. Let's see. So yeah, okay, cool. Seems like no one has anything to say. There we go with our good friend Tesla. Take us down to the depths, Elon. Yeah, now I'm just gonna be a little obnoxious in the chat for a bit and live the rest of my day. Catch you lot